Alrighty, welcome to me playing Darkest Dungeon. I've played this game a bit. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily good at it, but we'll go through and we'll watch the intro and we can get right into it.
Ruin has come to our family. You remember our venerable house? Opulent and imperial, gazing proudly from its stoic perch above the moor. I lived all my years in that ancient, rumor-shadowed manor, fattened by decadence and luxury. And yet I began to tire of conventional extravagance. Singular, unsettling tales suggested the mansion itself was a gateway to some fabulous and unnameable power. With relic and ritual, I bent every effort towards the excavation and recovery of those long-buried secrets, exhausting what remained of our family fortune on swarthy workmen and sturdy shovels. At last, in the salt-soaked crags beneath the lowest foundations, we unearthed that damnable portal of antediluvian evil. Our every step unsettled the ancient earth, but we were in a realm of death and madness. In the end, I alone fled laughing and wailing through those blackened arcades of antiquity, until consciousness failed me. You remember our venerable house, opulent and imperial. It is a festering abomination. I beg you, return home, claim your birthright, and deliver our family from the ravenous, clutching shadows of the darkest dungeon.
Alright, there you have it. That is the intro. Let's get right into it though. I haven't played any of the Butcher's Circus. We're just going to go medium difficulty because I'm not insane. Stream. Yeah, sure, that works. Bada bing, let's go. Yes, Ancestor was invited to Smash, can confirm. Now this is an intro I've seen many a time. The first two dungeons are always the same.
Road. It winds with a troubling, serpent-like suggestion through the corrupted countryside.
Alright, apparently me pressing the mute button considered it to skip. Okay, sure. Maybe the true Darkest Dungeon with the friends we made along the way. I mean, somewhat, I guess. Right, regardless, the stagecoach gets destroyed and we've got to deal with a couple of individuals who are attempting to rob us. It's been a little bit since I've played it, so I might be a little bit rusty, but we're just going to go with it and see what happens. Come on, you can do it. Just waiting for it to load. That's the thing, is usually when I'm playing this, I'll have some audio or a YouTube video up on the side, and I'll just be watching that and then look over, oh hey, time to go, sort of thing. Oh, there we go. Alright, very nice. No. And I wouldn't really want to be honest.
Brigands have run up these lanes. Keep to the side path.
What do we have here?
The hamlet is just ahead.
Stealth, okay.
Dispatch this thug in brutal fashion, that all may hear of your arrival.
Go for the bleed, hopefully. Yep, there we go, that's nice. He'll go next. Attempt to uppercut and dodge, very nice. I mean, there is generally the fact that he does also have a girlfriend, and also I'm not really into that, so...
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Alright. And a bit of loot for good faith. Now, we are going to need to take care of the kleptomania that Reynold has. because kleptomania is not exactly the best thing to be having.
Send these vermin a message. The rightful owner has returned, and their kind is no longer welcome.
Okay, so ideally, what we want to be doing is we want to take out this big guy first, it seems. That's a bit of a rip. He still has a turn, so it might be a wise idea. What's his got? He's got 50%, so we've got a 50-50 chance of stunning him. Nice, very nice. No turn for you. And now he has a stun resist, so we can't stun him anymore for this turn. We could gape shot and damage both of them. It'll do about 5 damage on each. We could get him, or we could take out him. Let's get just a nice shot off on him. He's going to do a gape shot to us. We're going to dodge because it's got horrible accuracy, which is very nice. We can just slap him. Alright. Okay, so easy peasy. Rain of whips. I'm not too stressed about taking damage. We have a decent amount of health for the most part. The stress is usually what you got to be worried about. But we'll do a nice gape shot to take out the back guy. Indeed, confidence surges. And smack, taken care of. We'll take all of them. So we will continue adventuring. So we can open this. So I'll run you through basically all the stuff we have. Deeds, the purple ones. Anything that's got a purple border is usually a deed, a bust, a portrait, or I don't remember the other one. But they are useful for upgrading our towns. Money, of course, is used for buying things. Anything that's got a value is generally money, and food is also useful. It's trapped. Okay, and we resist the blight. No harm, no foul. Alright. We start off with a nice 5,000, and anything we have at the end gets chalked up into our money. Yeah, deeds, busts. That's crests is the other one. That's right. And level 1 for both Dismas and Reynold. Very nice. And of course, as we get into it, naturally,
welcome home.
All the
Such
stuff.
as it is. This squalid hamlet, these corrupted lands, they are yours now, and you are bound to them.
I am bound to them. Okay, well, first things first, we should look at is Stagecoach. We're going to have our Vestal and our Plague Doctor.
Outlaws, fools and corpses.
It's always the same
All
people.
will find their way to us now that the road is clear.
Okay, thanks, Ancestor. Yeah, we always have this as our first lineup, which is good because that's a setup I do quite enjoy. There's nothing in the graveyard, as you imagine.
Covered in the poisoned earth, awaiting merciful oblivion.
Yep. We have our memoirs, which is if we want to.
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
This is basically lore dump, which we probably won't be watching on stream, and
trinkets and charms gathered from all the forgotten corners of the earth.
Yes. So this is essentially where we go if we wish to obtain, any of these. Usually I don't because I'm not really too into the idea of it, but Stagecoach. Yeah, fair. I mean, welcome to internet, I guess. We could increase the hero roster. That's also probably a good idea. Or we hold off. Usually I quickly upgrade as much as I can, really quickly. But I would like to upgrade. We'll do this stuff and upgrade them. We're going to get the Sanatorium, or Sanitarium. Am I saying that right? Sanitarium, yeah, I guess. And the Tavern soon. Right. So what we'll do here is we're just going to come in here and upgrade our barracks real quick.
More arrive, foolishly seeking fortune and glory in this domain of the damned.
Yes, thanks. Could go hero barracks to upgrade it, but I think we'll hold off for now. Well, let's be smart on how we're going to do this.
Mecca of madness and morbidity. your work begins.
Of course it does. Alright, the usual suspects. Alrighty, so Ruins is the first place. We do ideally want to keep these two alive if we can. Though that being said, we want to keep all of them alive if we can. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2.
In blood.
Boop, bop. 1, 2, 3. We're just going to play it safe for now. And let's... Oh, okay, we bought all of it. I do believe that's essentially ideal. Okay, we've got a 25% base for scouting. We don't need to worry about laudanum, torches. Take these just for good measure, even though I used to remember exactly what we needed for this first round, because I had it down to like a science. But, because I've played these first few missions a ton of times, trying to get the best results. But I realized afterwards that there's more to the game than just playing the first few missions over and over. Unfortunately, it doesn't matter what position Reynold is in. He's always going to have his effect of stealing, which is going to come up soon. Pop the torch. Okay, I guess we won't pop the torch. Battlefield medicine, noxious blast. Okay, what are we working with? Blinding gas, plague grenade. Okay. Thought so. So, we're going to blight him. Blight is really good because it does a ton of damage, but generally it's short lasting. I think bleed is a lot longer lasting, but does a lot less damage. They do also stack, so if I hit blight twice, it'll go to 10 damage per round, which can be quite useful. Very nice. A gape shot, taking them both out. This guy's going to hit. Yep, ooh, a crit, that's unlucky. Luckily, that one's taken care of.
Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Yes. And then we'll just bomb. Nope, we'll miss. Okay, interesting. Fascinating. Okay, so we've got party heal and we've got singular heal. We'll singular heal him and crit on that. Very nice. That is what I like to see. And we'll noxious blast you. Yep, you're gone. Easy. Open vein. Sure, why not?
Executed with impunity.
Executed with impunity. Strong box.
Momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Okay, so we'll see there's the obstacle here, which is why I always bring a shovel. We've got a battle, and then there's a curio. This curio, I believe, is always stolen by Reynold. So, should be right. We'll come up here.
Even
I
the
used to...
cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Thanks, yes. Oh, okay. Torch. Let's give it a bit of a... We could go blinding gas to stun the back one. But what we'll do is we'll stun that one. Hopefully we get Dismas... Oh, yeah, Dismas to go now. To lower... Okay, I was going to say lower his health because he's got 5 for blood, but he's got 6 health total. Stressful incantation doesn't do damage, but it brings up the stress a tad, which is less than ideal, generally. Go a zealous accusation. Just to bring him down. Good judgment, which is a self-heal, it seems. Oh no, hang on. So it's self-heal, but it also does damage, which is nice. So, very nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
That's quite useful. Actually, I'm surprised I don't use that more often.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Indeed. Myself and the boys quote the ancestor a lot. So it's not a big deal. Yes.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Indeed. But yeah, so usually I try and spec up and make sure we do a lot of damage over time, because damage over time bypasses prot, rather, which is protection. Okay, let's pop this. Goodbye, resources. No, interesting. Okay, it might be the next one. My bad. And Curio Battle.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
That's right. These statues, I think you use holy water on them, I believe. So, this is the thing as well, as usually I have a list up with all of the stuff. I might need to do that in a moment. The stream is frozen, but at least you can hear me, which is what you're here for. Well, sounds good. I mean, I appreciate the comment, I guess. It's flattering. Okay, so we'll gape shot those guys. And we got real lucky with the judgment before. So I suppose let's just judgment this one. And that self-heal's nice. Very nice indeed. Zealous accusation could be good. What's your health? Yeah, we should do that. Bring him down so he'll dead out. He shoots. Okay. And graveyard slash. A monster mash. Ooh.
The end approaches.
That's unfortunate. Okay, battlefield medicine's gonna be useful, but we should hopefully. Ah, damn it, we got unlucky. If we did 2 damage there, he would be guaranteed taken care of. But we'll heal up Dismas. Very nice. Okay, fair. I'm not going to comment on that. We'll use a nice old gape shot there.
A death by inches.
And bada bing. Taken care of.
The onslaught. Destroy them all.
Very nice. Okay, now the holy water fountain. I believe we use holy water on it. Divine benefit. Extra health. Okay, well that's fine. And heal sanity. Very nice. There's a trap. Okay, so now I think the play is we head back this way. That's not good for business. Yeah, luckily, given I always have a coffee at my table, I'm surprised I haven't spilled my coffee too often. There was that one time I did it the other day, but past that, it's not really something that happens too often. Now Dismas is gonna... No, he's not. Okay, what the hell? Are we just getting lucky? Because I could have sworn it was a guarantee he takes it. Okay, nice chest here. Let's see. I mean, okay. We want to just do damage here, preferably. Nice damage over time. We'll gape shot it. You have 5 health, so you're gone. The stressful incantation's a bit of an annoyance, but we should be right. Rend for the old gods. We'll put a dodge on that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yes. We could do a judgment, actually. It's probably the way to go. Bonk you.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Bada bing, and taken care of. So now finally you see a corpse. When an enemy is killed by just an attack without blight or without bleed, it'll form a corpse, which maintains their ranking in terms of positioning. Luckily, we don't really need to worry about that. So we'll take a shot. Bam. Gotcha. Stressful incantation. And we'll just Noxious Blast. Easy peasy. Okay, sounds good. And we will take the opportunity to heal Dismas real quick with a crit. Very nice.
Pumps. The limbs obey.
Yes. We will use this real quick to brighten up the room for a second. Bring back some color. Since she's got bleed, I mean, we only really need to heal back. Actually, I could just party heal to try and crit. Nope. I was hoping to crit so that way we remove some of the stress, but I guess not. Yeah, we'll just heal up. Very nice. Yeah, let's just... Oh, gotcha.
Give them no quarter.
No quarter was indeed given. Interesting and perfect. Hidden compartment.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
What is this? Decked out? That's a reference to Hermitcraft. Bada bing. Okay, what do we got for our trap? 60, 90, 60, 50. Okay, well, Dismas, you're on that. Good stuff. And we will pop a torch real quick. I believe if we just Yeah, we just click on it and it'll give us a torch, which is nice. Very nice. Nothing to worry about here. Up here it is. No, okay. I am legitimately surprised at how how Reynold hasn't stolen anything yet. Hunger. That's another thing that pops up. That's why you always want to make sure you've got the minimum, like you have like 4 each, so that way you can fight off hunger. Okay, we're going to continue adventuring because there's one more combat down here, which I always like to do. Keep our torch nice and high. Ideally, while they're low level and we don't have upgrades yet, I do like to make sure that they're as kitted out as they can be. Okay, let's see. So this is, I think, our first 4 enemy fight. So we can stun the back 2. Because that one there, number 3, the courtier, can inflict a lot of stress and that can be very annoying to deal with. Then we'll just gape shot them, bring their health down quite decently. Judgment doesn't actually do extra damage against undead. This one is the one that does, but that requires being in the front 2 positions. I'll go through when we're looking at the attacks and I'll explain all of that stuff in terms of positioning and everything. No chance of stun. Let's just take out you. Are you not stunned? I suppose we have a surprise on them. Zealous Accusation, Stunning Blow, Bulwark of Faith. Pop another one of these just to be good.
A blazing star is born.
Zealous Accusation. Okay, Tempting Goblet. 3 damage, low damage, but 19 stress, and stress adds up is the issue. You'll end up in a bad position with a lot of stress if you're not careful. Let's Plague Grenade. That eliminates this one from the fight.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
Now you have Stun Resist. Only 3 damage, which is nice. What I can do is I just come in here and crit heal. Very nice. You always want to crit on healing if possible because it reduces stress, as you can see. Just a nice gape shot. Let us, I suppose it's technically an unholy, so we're going to do 6 to 11 damage. If we hit, we're guaranteed kill. Good chance of hit. Very nice. And now, unfortunately, we have to 4 damage a turn. Yeah, we could just hit him. And miss him, apparently. Never mind. Okay, well, let's Deadeye. Bada bing. Got him. Take all.
Nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
Take that and the 25 gold. I'm not too stressed over. Actually, what we could do is if we heal you, that's fine. Yeah, it's this which I'm concerned about. We use one of these and take that. We do want both of these ideally. Pop you, take you, and you. Cool. Bada bing. I was a bit sloppy by my standard of doing it ideally, but that's fine, because I think we did pretty good. I much prefer to have a bit of an interesting run rather than me just getting lucky, or me just knowing exact details of things. That's why I don't do speedrunning. I respect speedrunners, but it is one of those things where I would prefer to not do it on my own. Okay, let's just skip that out. Very nice. What do we get for each of them? Necromania, Photomania, Wheeled Adventurer. Okay, interesting. That's decent. That's decent. The thing I'm really concerned about specifically...
The tents are pitched. Banners fly.
Traveling circus has arrived on the outskirts, bringing it from all manner of crude sport.
The circus has come to town.
Enter the ring this week to relieve 10 stress from all heroes. Well, I'm not really too worried about that. So, because I don't know what the Butcher's Circus is, I feel like that's a good way for me to lose my characters real quick. Okay, we got our tavern here.
Kids, cards, and curtained rooms promise solace to the weary and broken alike.
Fair, fair. We still don't have the ability to remove any bad effects, which is annoying.
The cobwebs have been dusted, the pews set straight. The abbey calls to the faithful.
Yes. So, okay, and we still need to unlock these. Let's see what other heroes we've got. We've got another highwayman and another plague
Elusive,
doctor.
evasive, persistent. Righteous traits for a rogue.
Indeed. Let's just pop that so we get a few more that we can deal with. Dismas. Okay, now here's the play. Let's take a quick look. What do you have? Duelist Advance. Not bad, not bad. Tracking Shot. So you don't have Gape Shot, which means... Okay. And then what do you got? So you would prefer to have this one. Incision. Okay. Now, what we're going to do... As much as I would like to heal... Oh, Okay, that's an idea. Stress Relief, you... Actually, what effects do you have? Egomania, Healer, and Deadly. That's pretty decent. No, actually, let's come over to the tavern. You, oh, I suppose, put you there, gamble away, and you can go in there and meditate and chill. Now we're going to make a dangerous move by choosing to take no healers this time, or no dedicated healers. So, let's see what happens. Complete 100% room battles. That gives us Agility Whistle. Haste Chalice. Not bad, but not the best. Steady Bracer, that could be the way to go, actually. Because we could give that to one of our dude bros. And we can go with that. I suppose 400-500, yeah. We'll explore a bunch of the rooms. We want to take all of them. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1. Boop bop. Boop bop. Bam. And we shall embark. In the meantime, give me a moment so I can come over here. Darkest Dungeon. Curios. So we can have our list here. Ruins, Warrens. Nope, I guess we just scroll down here. Hopefully it should be right. Alright, let's get into it.
The halls of your lineage once familiar, now foreign.
What you call me? Okay, so the thing about the longer adventures is that usually you have to be a lot more careful on...
Carelessness will find no clemency in this place.
You got to be very careful on what you want to take and what you don't. Okay, nothing there. Let's head back. So, I'm just thinking, because as I scroll down over a couple of the curios, I see the Shambler's Altar. I suppose I should set my opinion. Generally, I don't like doing the Shambler Altar, and I would say with this group...
Cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yes, thanks. Even at the moment with no healer, I would avoid doing it personally, because I'm not really the biggest fan of, you know, losing and dying immediately. I would like to have this be a relatively lucky situation. Display cabinet, let's use one of these. Nice,
Glittering
nice.
Gold,
Couple of
trinkets
busts.
and baubles.
Trinkets and
Paid for in
baubles.
blood.
Yes, very nice. So originally, I was going to plan on having today be the introduction of a new series in quotations that I wanted to do, called I think I'm going to call it Double Team. Most unsettling passage. Double Team, essentially, where it's myself and Chris going and playing a bunch of games and doing like Game Grumps style content of like just us talking shit over over a game. We'll skim. A map is found. That's a lot of curios. Very nice. Okay.
By foul invention.
Well, we're not getting too lucky when finding these traps, so that's not good for business. Okay, these 2 rooms were useless. Fantastic. But yeah, so because I was wanting to test out the new format of like. Nice, welcome back. I'm just talking about how I wanted to see if Chris was free, but it seems that Chris is busy today, and we're going to do we're going to test out a new format of 2-person thing. And no, there's a reason people say don't drop the soap. But yeah, with a 2-person format, it means that it's not entirely up to me to continue the conversation. Like with Chris and I together, we can just banter between us, and it's pretty fresh. But yeah. Okay, a bit of combat, very nice. Let's firstly up the torch. We want to avoid any unlucky crits. Now we'll do this. Yeah. Okay, now here we want to stun the back 2, preferably. Very nice, double stun, that's what I like to see. No turn for you. And what we're going to do is we're going to do a duelist advance on you. So this one moves forward, gives him riposte, which is essentially any damage done to him will be bounced back. Then we are going to go with a zealous accusation. He's still got health, that's annoying. I probably should have taken him out, to be honest. Our health has already taken a bit of a hit. That's fine.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Yes. Cool. And now we'll go Plague Grenade to hopefully bring them down. Duelist's Advance could do that, but I'm pretty sure you don't have Holy Lance, do you? No. Okay, well, we don't want him to move forward anymore, so let's go a pistol shot on you as a bit of revenge from before. You're going to take blight damage and be... Oh, your blight is less damage. Okay, interesting. Graveyard Slash. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. That's less than ideal. Okay, let's mark myself.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Okay, we want to just do a pistol shot on the back one. Nice.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy.
I never miss. Very fresh. And perfect, this one's done. Alright. Good, good. If every Smash character is put into a battle royale, who do you think would win? Probably Ganondorf. Like, one of those, like, more powerful characters, I imagine. Suit of armor. Let's do you. A knightly aura. That's until camp. Oh, damn it. Well, I was gonna camp here, but I guess we'll hold off for now. Okay, scout. What do we got? Battle. Nothing. So, my strat was going to be going... Well, because I wanted to get all of the curios, so I was going to go like that. But I suppose what we can do is we moved our way down, we get the curio, then walk back. It's going to give us a small amount of stress, but that'll be right. Money. Very nice.
Waiting to be spent.
Everyone freaks out when walking backwards. And now we head this way. A bookshelf. Knowledge. The volumes are dull and uninteresting. Let's... No, we'll hold off on holy water. You're talking canon abilities here. Yeah, probably then Ganondorf, I would imagine. Blinding gas for the stun might be useful. Let's pop one of them. Yeah, both of these should take stun. Very nice. Good, good. 8 health, 10 health. Or if we do this, that would... fair. Sounds good. Well, thank you for coming around anyways. I'll catch you tomorrow. Actually, I might not stream tomorrow. We'll see. Depends, because tomorrow's a Saturday, and I do have some work I got to do over the weekend. So we'll see if I end up streaming tomorrow. Let's go. We can't really bleed, so we'll go, I suppose, just a nice overall damage to everyone. Spread out damage, in my opinion, is best damage, but I know a lot of people disagree. Which I can understand why. Just down my coffee real quick. Oh, that's right, we needed to restore our original setup. Crit. Very nice. And crits also don't create corpses, by the way. Now this one's taken some damage again. That's less than ideal. We could go Zealous Accusation, 4 and 8. It has a chance of killing if we do max damage. Very nice. Or less than max, but you get the idea. Very nice. And then we'll just snipe. Bada bing. And bang. Double accurate shot. Then I suppose we just go Plague Grenade and 1 damage. Very nice.
Maintain the offensive.
Okay, well there's our a journal. I'm not really one for collecting journal pages. The journal pages are what go to the memoirs, so I don't really have too much of an interest in making sure we have them. We will come in here. Let's get the curio, then we'll backpedal. Crate is empty. Well, that was garbage.
The light, the promise of safety.
We'll default party order, and then we'll sleep. Max food.
Is a goal without hope.
Let's see what everyone's abilities are to start with. Encourage, so reduce stress. Remove mortality. Or zealous speech, which removes stress. What do you got? Bandit sense, that's going to be useful. Clean guns is very nice. I could see both of those being ideal. Clean guns as well. Unparalleled finesse. Or self-medicate, experimental vapors. One companion heal 50%. Ooh, that's quite useful. Up you go, very nice. We'll bandit sense to prevent people coming for us. And then let's clean guns. That should be good. Now we'll rest for the rest of the night.
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Yes. Very nice. Okay, so Dismas is in the front there, which means that we should be set in terms of the way we want to roll with it. A bit of stress there, which is not ideal, frankly, but it's fine, we'll deal with it. Do a bit of damage like that. Cannot complain at all. Base 5, okay. Now you should have Blight. 5 damage a turn, so you're gone. Duelist Advance will... There we go, take you out. Remove any chance of stress. And if you hit you... okay, wrong person. I was hoping if he hit this one, we would get that riposte damage back. That's fine, though.
This is how a life is taken.
Indeed. Bonk.
Be
Nice.
wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
What is that? Just the same quote as... well, essentially same meaning as... What is it? Blinking on the quote. Mega Wolf, how's it going? Welcome. We are playing a bit of Darkest Dungeon, as you can see. It's pretty fresh. We're still pretty early game, though. Oh, journal entry. Yeah, nah, miss me. I don't really like the journal stuff. And we'll pop another one of the lights real quick, just to make sure that we are set. You're also playing the Darkest of Dungeons. Very fresh. Yeah, it's a game that I've played quite a bit back in the past, but only recently I was like, you know what, let's actually stream it. And yeah, it's pretty good. I do enjoy it. Good stuff. I haven't looked into the Butcher's Circus stuff, though. That's all new to me. So I couldn't tell you anything about that. But to my understanding from the memes that I've seen, it's basically just you go against other people. You're currently wandering around the Weald. Ooh, so if I recall correctly, Weald is blight damage, and you need to have a lot of medicinal herbs, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's fair. Got to be careful. The wield is a position of, or you can, if you let the blight damage stack up, you can be messed up real quick. Okay, Dismas has more trap disarm. Interestingly enough, 40 plus 10 resolve level. Oh, I get it. Okay, so I didn't realize that we were a level higher. So that makes sense. Okay, yeah, fair. And we'll pop another torch real quick. But yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the wield also has the hag or the witch, whatever her name is, and she is an absolute pain to fight. The fact she just is like, hey, yeah, get in the pot, then essentially that, yeah, it completely messes up order, and if you don't have an order-changing group, you can get real messed up. Spiders and maggots. Interesting. Okay, well, we can 6 damage. What's funny about the cauldron? Isn't it that well, you can barely ever do enough damage to get them out before they like take out the entire health of your characters? I'm guessing. I'm gonna guess that's probably not what you're going for, but yeah, being boiled alive is not stressful, but a bit of seasoning is very stressful. Yeah, I'll tell you what, you're very accurate there. As soon as the seasoning is added, it changes the entire concept of what's happening. But yeah, that's fair. Nice. A gape shot to take care of them. Get some noxiousness on there. Blight. Could have sworn maggots had a much higher blight resistance than that, but sure. And we'll miss on the zealous accusation. Feels bad. Don't you be nibbling at Dismas.
The slow death. Unforeseen. Unforgiving.
Bada bing. Very nice.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Yes. Oh, I didn't realize the bandit sense held on afterwards. Oh, interesting. Okay, cultist brawler. We want to probably be taking care, or we want to be dealing with. Bone soldier, arbalist, and acolyte. Yeah, we'll just do a nice gape shot. Plague grenade to proc up some blight could be useful. Or the blinding gas, actually. Yeah, well, blinding gas, because I think they still are stunned, but... Yeah, well, they've got the surprise. We have our surprise round. And let's take care of the acolyte, because she is annoying in terms of stress. But that's fine. I guess we'll just miss every shot. Why not? That's fine as well. And of course the dim light starts on their turn. You're kidding me? Bruh, that sucks. Graveyard slash. At least they missed, that's nice. Round 2. Oh, we're out of torches. Oh, okay, I get it. Okay, that's annoying. Alright, into the darkness we delve. Double crit, very nice. I do love the chances of that.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Go even further beyond. Okay, that blight should take her out. Easy peasy. Very nice. And now, Wicked Slice, I think, is the way to go. 6 damage. Oof, literally minimum. Feels bad. Bayonet jab. Okay, bit of damage. We're bleeding. 5 rounds worth. Mark. Could mark, and then that'll give us our torch back. Very nice. You should be able to hopefully heal. Open vein. Okay, I guess open vein takes care of him. Easy peasy. Sure. We'll pop a torch.
At least promises success.
Open the sarcophagus, and we take the money. Very nice. I do quite like that. Let's pop 4 food on our Crusader boy, Reynold.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted.
1 more combat.
And purpose is made clear.
And we're going to click into darkness in this battle, it seems. Let's hopefully take care of... It looks like the same layout as before, so hopefully with a bit more luck we can take care of them a bit faster. Snipe you. Very nice. Crit off the bat. Gotta love it. Okay. We could play grenade to blight you. With 0 damage. Fair. That's fine. The blight will take care of him. Zealous accusation. Or we could... technically unholy... could just do damage, yeah, to both of them. That makes sure that this one's gone. Wicked Slice on you. And miss, I guess. That's a bummer. Quarrel. Nice old crossbow to the face. Rend for the Old Gods. That's a miss. Okay, now we could Noxious Blast you. To bring you down a bit. Reynold will hopefully be able to do the double damage with a Zealous Accusation. Rend for the Old Gods does a bit of damage. Not the biggest deal. The Bayonet Jab will be annoying, but I don't believe that does anything. Yep. Zealous Accusation, big lad in front, down and out. Then we'll go for a Wicked Slice and finish him off too. That's what I like to see.
Victories mount, so too will resistance.
Take the portrait, and now we use the key. And we get a ruby. Very nice. Okay. What should we ditch? We could probably just ditch the medicinal herb. Very nice. And I believe that is us done in this combat.
The ruins belong to us, and we will find whatever secrets they hold.
Very fresh. Didn't get too many heirlooms that time, but we got a decent amount of money out of that. What do you have, Dismas? What did you just get? Warren's Explorer. Okay. Didn't we have Warren's for our... not Vestal, the other one?
You will know the tragic extent of my failings.
Understandable. Okay, nice. Okay, so now we've got our blacksmith and our guild. Oh yeah, very nice. Okay, Wield and Warren's. Thank you for following, Mega Wolf. Hopefully you're enjoying what I'm putting out. It's good stuff. I hope to at least get this playthrough going for quite a while. But yeah, we'll see how it goes. At the moment, we've got a couple of series running, though some of them might be finishing up soon, given how they go. But yes. Okay, so now everyone's kind of good. Thinking about restarting and playing with you. Fair, I mean, hey, I'm down either way. Yeah, so... because I can't guarantee I'll be necessarily good and make a lot of good decisions, but yeah, we'll see how it goes, I guess. Ooh, we got a leper. We've got to grab him. We'll grab the occultist and an antiquarian.
And existence are one and the same.
Very nice. So we want to change the leper to... I like this skin for him. Reynold. Go the blue skin for Reynold. Dismas can have that one. Gornai. Let's see. We'll go that one. And Brinian. There we go. Nice, good old crew there. You're doing very poorly money-wise. Trust me, I know that feeling. I had a run that went to 100 weeks, and I did real garbage. And yeah, needless to say, I decided that it would be a good idea to take that from the top.
Ever greater threats. Our soldiers must be ready.
Now, what is God-fearing? We'll only pray for stress relief. You're kidding me.
Gilded icons and dogmatic rituals.
There we go.
For some, a tonic against the bloodshed.
Very nice. Alright. So, immediately up front we want him. Let's quickly go into the guild and see what we're working with. You were on week 13 and you had level 3 weapons and armor. But every time you get any amount of money, it goes straight to quirk treatment. Yeah, I know that feeling. Usually, the only quirks I really try and get rid of are the ones that are like deadly, or I would consider deadly. So, you know, having a kleptomaniac, like all that sort of really horrible stuff that messes you up. Luckily, and this run, I know I'm getting streamer luck, because this run Reynold hasn't stolen anything, and that's really awesome. But yeah, so I got real lucky in that case. All those he kept getting, yeah. That's less than ideal. So what we want to do, yeah, we want to get this guy, since we're taking him in, we'll take Hugh. Withstand is good, but and Solemnity is also solid. So we'll take both of those. If we're taking this guy in, we'll unlock these, I believe. Do we want to take in an Antiquarian? I'll just unlock all of the Antiquarian abilities. Okay, what's our layout going to be, real quick?
The bellows blast once again. The forge stands ready to make weapons of war.
Okay, so we have you. What stuff do we want to deal with? Nervous Stab is kind of useful. Festering Vapors, possibly? Get Down gives dodge, blight. I don't really like using an Antiquarian, but I feel it might be wise to get some money and stuff. Mark Target, Forced Guard by Ally. Invigorating Vapors gives dodge to one person. Fortifying Vapors. Flash Powder. We'll have that for motion. We'll protect. And then let's give it a blight. So that way it's not entirely horrible. Tough. Extra HP, which is nice. Okay, now you. We want our weird reconstruction. We probably want Abyssal Artillery. I feel that would be accurate, yes. A moment to pray to RNGesus would be real fresh. Give me a quick moment to respond to a message. You got a key on the old road and 4 trinkets. That's pretty insane. Good stuff. Okay, so we want to be taking. Yeah, that's probably a layout I can get down with. We'll have you there for a proper healer. Then for second, we'll take him first, and we'll go Hugh, Solemnity. Do I want Intimidate? No, I don't. Upping. Oh well, damage taken. But upping. Okay. You're the unluckiest human on Earth. Fair, fair. I mean, hey, I definitely get that feeling. We were, because I play D&D pretty regularly. I played D&D last night, and we got the worst luck for the entirety of the time. And I was like, to be fair, it was just me making bad calls as well, but I got messed up last night. And I'm playing a barbarian, so like the first time I play a barbarian, he's getting smashed. He's like taking all the damage, and it's not good for business. I like got real close to dying at one point, though I think we all did. But trust me, I know the feeling on having bad luck is what I'm going for. Ooh, Purge. That's right. We want Purge, definitely. Have I played 40k Mechanicus? No, I have not. I know rough stuff about Warhammer because one of my friends who I talk to pretty often, and I was going to do a 2-player thing with, or we were going to do like essentially the two of us sitting here and playing and streaming. Yeah, he's really into all that sort of stuff. So I roughly know. You think you would enjoy it? Oh, I'd enjoy it. Yeah, I mean, sounds good. I'll take a look into it, because I think he has told me about it, but it's just been one of those things of, yeah. I mean, yeah, I'm down to hear it out. Yeah, it's one of those things where I very rarely get games. So, like, for example, I've only had these games for ages. But, yeah. In the meantime, Dismas, I think you're good for another run. I could get Point Blank Shot. I could go Duelist Advance, but No. I think we'll just take Dismas in. That should be good. Antiquarian marbles. That's probably actually quite useful. What are we looking at here? Heavy boots. Oh, actually, that's right. We got an item. The Blightstone. Very nice. So we'll put on the Steady Bracer. And then for Gornai, we will put on the Blightstone. Very nice. There's a Dark Dungeon style level system where you explore a dungeon in the rooms and you make choices and have outcomes. But the combat is XCOM styled. Fair, fair. I do like me some XCOM. There is no chance to hit or miss. Ooh, very nice. So it's basically just if you are in range, you hit. Okay, fair. Ooh, that's good shit. I do quite like the sound of that. I'll have to take a look at it. Because I do... Like, that's one of those things where, like, I always get bugged by, like, you know, I work hard in, like, a game like XCOM. I'll go out of my way to try and put myself into a position where I'll be able to hit. And then all of a sudden it's like, well, on a 95% chance to hit, you miss. And I'm like, well, cool, great, love it. Yeah, it's fair. Damage negation. So, yeah, because there would have to be a way to determine, like, you know. Okay, fair. Because, yeah, naturally, if, you know, you're in position, having a guaranteed hit, you do need to have some way to counter it so you're not just getting pelted at all times. But fair. Let's go with the wheel. This one looks ideal, frankly. 3,000. Ooh, so... These ones are all one thing. So I don't know if you've noticed this as well, but depending on how many nights you have to go, it comes up with the little spikes around it. You can't tell their health or armor until they get scanned or they get revealed using a passive. Fair, that's pretty fresh. I do like going for that sort of stuff. Okay. This is a one night thing. Take a bunch of them. 1, 2, it's the wheels, so we want a couple of them. Anti-venom and a bandage. Take a holy water for good measure. That should be good. Fair, fair. Yep, sounds good. Beware the mark of death that fungal artillery can put on you. It tells their fungal zombie brethren what to kill.
Corruption has soaked the soil, sapping all good life from these groves. Let us burn out this evil.
Fear. Okay, Dismas, you are on that. You start with 2 tech priests, and each tech priest is completely customizable with weapons and a skill tree. Ooh, very fresh. I do quite like stuff like that. Okay, the eerie spiderweb. Let me quickly scroll down on my list of stuff here. Eerie spiderweb. I do believe it's bandages, but I want to be sure. Where is it? I think I've gone past it. Where is it? Eerie spiderweb. It is bandages. Okay. Less than ideal that we're already through our bandages.
For a task well performed.
And I'm expecting combat. Apparently no combat yet. Okay, interesting. So we're going to do room battles, so I suppose let's head... We have a couple of shovels, so we can head over, grab this curio and head back. There are 7 skill trees you can spec into. Damn, that's pretty fresh. Because I do quite enjoy having a lot of skill trees and stuff to work through.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Like, that's the thing I kind of enjoy about this, is while it doesn't have skill trees in quotations, it does still have, like, you can level up each individual ability, which is close enough that I enjoy it. Okay, we want to just fiddle the back 2 of these guys. Bada bing. Eldritch fuckery. Just gonna lower the audio on my headphones a tad. Each tree has its own armor set with their own bonuses. Fair. After the first upgrade, there's a second where you pick a piece of armor that does something depending on the tree. Each tree has their own armor set with their own bonuses. That's fresh. So you get a lot of... Because that, like, inherently gives replayability, which is pretty fresh. And also, I missed that shot. Damn, that sucks. Interesting. I just realised that by doing this, inherently I give myself higher blight skill. So she's just chilling out in the back there. And it repeats where you get a skill, then choose armor. Fair. That's pretty fresh. Man, I'm pretty sold on it. Let me quickly actually open up Steam real quick. Store. So what was it? That was a 40k Mechanicus. 40k Mechanicus. Boop. Okay. And I'll just add that to my wish list. Very fresh, but yes, I'll have to look into that. Also, yep, sounds good. Bonk. Here is another kicker. Okay, do we want blight damage? Might be a wise idea to give blight. Blight resist. We have 100 base plus 10% blight chance. Not only do your tech priests miss rip, but you also get Skitari troops to fight alongside your priests. Fair. That's pretty fresh. But yeah, I mean, even if I ended up not enjoying it too much, it is one of those things where I imagine that Chris, who's one of the guys who comes and hangs at my place a bunch, he would probably quite enjoy it, given he's like into all of that stuff. Okay. Let's quickly hew. Very nice.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
And we'll get down. Very nice. That combat went on a bit longer than I'm proud to admit, but that's fine. Unlock the strongbox, and we get a couple of those. Very nice.
The flow of otherworldly corruption.
Quickly get rid of that, since we have a couple of shovels. And now we grab this sack. Very nice. Now that's the other thing to note, is that when you have an antiquarian, I'm pretty sure the max gold that it stacks to is doubled, or at least is heightened. Hunger. Okay, we should be good for the next little while.
Purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
We've been playing it relatively safe over the last while, so we should be good. Assuming we don't get messed up too hard. Ooh, this is less than ideal, given these two are both bad when it comes to dealing with the whole stress mechanic. To unlock more troops as well as upgrades and weapons and equipment, you need to complete the missions given by the major characters. That's fair. So it keeps you relatively on the storyline to some degree. We want to take out the madman, but he's got a lot of dodge, it seems. Damn. Okay, bonk you. And we will cleave the... Oh, I guess we'll just miss. Cool. Bruh. Accusation. Stressful incantation. Jeez, you're going hard on my occultist here. After you get a new troop, you can upgrade them via mission rewards as you play. That's fair. All the rewards are random. Pretty fresh. I mean, hey, I'm sold on it. Sounds pretty awesome. I shall add it to the list of things of things to stream at some point.
Festering fear consumes the mind.
And bonk. There we go. That nice crit. I like it. Give it a back crack. And we'll stab you, hopefully. Nope. Okay, not too much damage. That's a rip. But yeah, at this point I've got a lot of stuff that I need to stream over time. Which, I mean, on one hand, I'm not really too stressed about, because it means that I won't have to worry about finding stuff for a while.
Destroy them all.
And even the stuff I'm like unsure of streaming, I for the most part have like roughly got the plan of how I'm going to go about doing it. But yeah, damn, my group Bone Soldiers over here critting you for 14. That's not good for business. Yeah, I've not gotten too lucky at the moment with taking damage myself. Could Solemnity actually, but the fact there's the two of them there is concerning. Probably best if I just hew and try and take these guys out real quick. Groping swipe. Dismas has taken some damage. I might need to use my occultist real quick. Do a weird reconstruction on Dismas, not bad. And let's pistol shot you. Not bad. And you. Okay, we've got one down.
Broken. Maintain the offensive.
It's got a pretty decent blight resistance, so let's just slap him. There we go. Antiquarian coming in for that kill. Not bad. Stun zone.
Victory, but a victory nonetheless.
None of these guys are really about stun, but I guess I could put it on them temporarily. Okay, web. Nothing of interest. Fair. Because we don't have any bandages. We'll pop another torch. Oh, no, I missed that one. Old Tree. Old Tree is anti-venom. And we take blight resist and such. Very nice. And the sack. Very nice. And we'll pop that. We should be safe in this room, I'm pretty sure. Now we just got to do this 2 more combats. And here's why the game is unique. Fair. It's combat. Understandable. Some nice heirlooms. And combat. Acolytes at the back, but at this point the damage is more what I'm concerned about. Heal occultist, or occultist rather. Grape shot, probably the way to go. You know how in XCOM you can move or shoot? I believe so, yeah. I mean, I was under the impression that you could do both of them, but yeah. We'll take out the bone rabble. Stressful incantation. We will miss him apparently. That's the thing about the leper, is he's got horrible accuracy, unfortunately. We'll pull you forward. If in XCOM, if you shoot, it consumes all of your points. Okay, fair. Note that I've only watched people play XCOM. I haven't actually played it myself, but I did enjoy watching it at least. Okay, now what we got to do is we go and we just slash and try and proc bleed. Okay, very nice. 2 health. So she's taken care of. Now we just got to take care of this back guy. Well, now front guy, I guess. And bonk you. Very fresh. Then we'll weird reconstruction, do 0, and bleed, of course.
Great is the weapon
Rip.
that cuts on its own.
Fantastic. Gotta love that no damage bleed. Mummified remains. Let me quickly verify. Bandages. We don't have any bandages. And now we are blighted. Fantastic. So, just gonna take up a bunch of damage real quick. In XCOM you only have 2 movement points. Ah, fair. Okay, we've got the artillery.
How quickly the
Ooh,
tide
crit.
turns.
And now we see, is he going to stress or is he going to... Yep, okay, he's got his affliction, he's fearful. That's less than ideal. 1 health. Okay, well, that's a bummer. Can we bleed? 9 damage and hopefully bleed? Yeah, there's the bleed. Very nice. That is what I like to see. And now we come over here and we chop you. In Mechanicus, you have a radius to move, and say 10 movement squares. You can move 2 squares and still move 8 more. That's fair. So essentially, you can just move as much as you really need to, which is how you can do it in D&D as well. Festering vapors, blight resist. From blight at 1 point. Or we can just stab. Rain of blight. That's not good. Blight. This might be a bad position for us at the moment. Mark Prey. The unique resource in Mechanicus is cognition points. Fair. I mean, I suppose... Wait, you're playing as... or if you're controlling tech priests, I suppose they would have... they would be technically psychers, if I'm not mistaken. Though, I don't know. At the start, you can hold up to 4 points. Fair.
A death by inches.
Okay. 3 damage, unlucky. And bleed, 2. The way to get points is by finding them in rooms or on certain objects. That's fair. So it's not just a thing that recovers over time, you have to actually like search for them. Escape cloud. Light resist. Now Leper's taken a bit of damage, which is concerning. We're down low with Dismas as well. Okay. Smack him. Let's use weird reconstruction and a crit on our leper. Very nice. And we'll chop you, or we'll miss, I guess. Fair. Gape shot. Very nice. Rain of blight. And a miss.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism.
And we'll use Purge to get rid of them. Each tech priest has a servo skill that can either scan an enemy or collect cognition points. Fair. That's pretty fresh. Little drone that takes care of that stuff. Let's 1 damage per round. Yeah, it's crit on that healing. Very nice.
The limbs obey.
And we'll stab him. And taken care of. Okay, we have succeeded. Let's take a quick look. We've got a rare antique.
Is a slow and insidious killer.
You haven't even beaten the first baby dungeon. Rip. Yeah, luckily I've done the baby dungeon that many times that I've kind of gotten used to it, so I can just do it like without even looking. Now let's hope that me heading forward was not a bad decision. If we pull these 2 forward, hopefully. Or not, I guess. I don't actually know, that's right, that's not the pull, that's just the doing a bit of damage attack. You've been in the dungeon this entire time. Fair. I mean, that's what I presume that's what you meant, yeah. Accusation on the occultist, makes him stress.
The abyss returns even the boldest.
Just a nice gape shot to take him down, half damage, or half health rather. 1 damage. You've got a bit of health left. As long as you don't get messed up too hard, it should be right. But we'll blight this back dude. And then we'll hew these 2. Very nice. He goes first, of course, because he's got an insane speed. Okay. Luckily, our occultist is not stressing too much. Never mind, he's taking a bit of stress now that he got critted. Rip. Okay, fair. And we'll just grab, very nice, quick draw into that stuff, into the gape shot. And then we'll heal the antiquarian. Give it a bit of bleed though, so it works. Chop you, and then we'll use Purge, or we'll miss Purge apparently, rip. Now he goes first again, bummer. Accusation.
Gnawing uncertainty, the birthplace of dread.
We'll heal up our leper, give him bleed, and then we'll just chop and finish him off. Very nice.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Now the grave is the shovel, but we don't have a shovel. And we would probably be best to not do it without a shovel. Your highway just got the Slugger quirk. Isn't Slugger higher melee damage or something? I don't recall, but I believe that's how it is.
Driving out corruption is an endless battle, but one that must be fought.
Okay, I think we got a decent amount of money from that. 10,000 plus a decent amount of crests and deeds. 10% melee damage, fair. The yips, less oh jeez, that's horrible. We want as much accuracy as possible on our leper, but natural swing for Dismas is more accuracy. That's nice. The fear of the eldritch. You're telling me that the occultist has a fear of the eldritch, bruh? That's kind of whack. I mean, you're just talking about the servo skulls and such. Okay, Reynold is back up and good. Sanitarium. We should probably... Okay, let's look. Known cheat, so we can't gamble. That accuracy is nice. Give me a second to sneeze. Okay. So we want to Abby you in there. We'll take Reynold in, and we'll just unlock everything. And come in here, and you can't level up yet, but Dismas, however, can level up. Okay, we need to... Ooh.
A sharper sword, a stronger shield, anything to prolong a soldier's life.
Yes. Okay. And we'll just come through and unlock everything, so Dismas is set. Open vein is good. We don't need tracking shot. Point blank shot could be good. If we go between duelist advance and point blank, with Reynold as well having Holy Lance to push him forward if need be. I like that stuff. Kleptomaniac is concerning, but actually, who do we have in the stagecoach? We got another leper. A Hellion. Ooh, let's get ourselves a Hellion. Hell yeah. I don't really like the Grave Robber. I haven't really used her enough to be confident with her. Let's come in here. Grab Breakthrough. So if we come in here and we go Breakthrough, Barbaric York can be swapped for if it bleeds. Iron Swan and Wicked Hack. That looks good to me. Then we come over here to the Sanitarium. Treatment Ward. Treat Kleptomaniac. Okay. I do believe that's a pretty good position to be in. Let's put in you and you for good measure. Now, if we take Dismas once again. Dismas is a champion at the moment, damn. Okay, hang on. If you use all movement, you can expend CP to move in the same amount of spaces. But moving one square or 10 will cost 1 CP, so you can move very far. Yeah, it's sort of like the dash action in D&D, where essentially you can spend your action to move up to another movement, like up to your movement speed again, which is pretty insane. Human. Then we'll go you. Disorienting blast could be useful. Yeah, might need to swap her to disorienting blast. You. Let me swap that. Cool. And now we are out of money. Less than ideal, but it's fine, we'll work with it. Okay, and then let's take Brennan. Witch Hunters. What items do we have? Blight resist. Native dodge. Okay. Egomania. Okay. Yeah, Witch Hunters. Let's see, wield. We got the Padlock of Transference. Not bad actually, it's quite decent. Stun and Blight. What's that? Debuff Amulet. Well, I don't really like debuffing. Plague Doctor. Ooh. That could be quite useful. Perhaps, yeah, this looks like the way to go. We'll max out our fear. Oh. I realized the issue here. Let's sell that Blight Charm real quick. Crap. Each one has 2 ranged weapon slots, 2 equipment slots, 2 secondary equipment slots, and 1 melee slot, and 4 armor slots. Yeah, it was that I'm not in the best position here. I realized the issue that I have stumbled into. It's a apprentice level 1, I think. Hang on, let me check. Yeah, so we're gonna camp once in the wield. I mean, yeah, ideally we need food as much as we can. What I'll do is I'll sell them back. We'll take a bandage. Hopefully that's good. This is going to be ideally bad, but yeah. Your Crusader is God-fearing and he's taking up the prayer slot. That's not good for business. I actually had to deal with that before. But yeah, it's not good.
Paths once. Now they are as twisted as my own ambitions.
Okay, some brigands. If we Noxious Blast you, get some blight. Give me a second to blow my nose real quick. Alright. Let's go a Duelist Advance on you. That means that Blight will take care of him. Blanket Fire should hopefully not do much, but the Riposte is nice. If we just heal party, everyone's back to full health essentially anyways. Now we can use Breakthrough to just charge forward and deal out some damage equally. Did I get that? I'm not sure what you mean by did I get that? The whole... Oh, yeah. Having a bunch of equipment slots, as well as 1 melee slot. Yeah. The bleed could be useful. Hopefully he gets bleed. Yep, and he's taken care of. Then we just take care of you. Easy peasy. We'll heal our lass up front.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
And for the sake of doing the damage, there's a nice crit, which is good for reducing stress. Very nice. There's a lockbox here.
Brought low and driven into the mud.
Ooh, decent. We got a nice amount of stuff. Extra food. So you see how a tech priest can get just decked out. You can't just slap on something. Yeah, fair. Well, it's about making sure that you put on the right stuff. because they have augment limits. Ah, fair. Okay, now this one, the shallow grave, we require a shovel. We don't have a shovel, so I suppose we'll just pass it and we'll come back. Each time you upgrade them in the tech tree, they get another augment points. That's fair. Okay, looks like we didn't get anything. Fantastic. That's the one bummer about this game, is that you spend a lot of time just, you know, walking back and forth and doing this and that sort of stuff. Yeah, so that's fair. So you're going to essentially make sure that upgrading them is done right. They don't level up in combat. Fair. Wasn't it that they level up after combat by, like, essentially doing the whole thing of, okay, fair. You upgrade them using blackstone. Fair. Like an onyx or something. We're already going through a lot of the food, which is less than ideal, as the darkness sets in. Luckily, we can use...
Secrets and wonders can be found in the most tenebrous corners of this place.
Rip. Blackstone in rooms and in battle using certain objects. Oh, right, yeah, fair. Ooh, a witch doctor vial. That's quite useful, actually. Make doctor. Light and stun. That's very nice, actually. Quite a good find. And it's rewards for completing missions. That's fair. Lots of talking. I don't... Oh, I mean, hey, at the end of the day, it sounds like you're pretty into the game, so I'm not going to harsh that.
A victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Because God knows that when I can talk about things that I like for ages. I mean, hell, I do that occasionally with D&D. I just go on rants about it, but yeah, it's all good. Trapped luggage and blight. Back to combat. Fair, fair. Okay. This is less than ideal because we've got two acolytes now that we've got to deal with. If we play grenade, we could blight them both, but stunning them probably is going to be more convenient. Stun, very nice. And we can just bonk this one, or not, I guess. Back to combat, fair. Let's just grape shot. Hopefully that can start lowering these guys at the back. Iron Swan, nice big chunk of damage. Some equipment and weapons don't require CP points and others do, fair. What's the play? We could party heal, or we could just heal up this one. Very nice. Now, another grape shot. Here's the fun part. Eldritch push. Now you see, that was your first mistake. We can't blight those ones. What we can do is we disorienting blast you, or miss, I guess. We break through on those. Very nice. Grouping swipe. All weapons have a 1-turn cooldown, so you actually got to sort between the weapons that you have, or that you use. Stressful incantation. And now we point blank on this dude. Bah. So you can use every weapon once per turn. Yeah, fair. We can blight. We can blight the back, I think is the way we go. 4 points. We'll heal Dismas this time. And then we go Iron Swan, take care of them. So you can shoot twice and melee once in a single turn. Not bad, it's pretty good. So I'm going to guess that enemies can also do the same. And we'll Noxious Blast, even though he's probably going to resist the Blight. Oh, you're kidding, interesting. So in other words, we're set there. Heal you. We'll just open Vein for good luck, and the channel and the crit, very nice as well. But the good weapons require CP. Fair.
This expedition at least promises success.
Contents are mine. Very nice. A nice few sigils. We could camp here. Yeah, let's camp here and then use the food. Though apparently one of them doesn't use food. Which one?
In a maze.
Which one of them doesn't use food? Fast healer. Huh, oh, stress eater. Oh, okay. Well then. Enemies gain another specialized, most only have 1 or 2 attacks, but there's no Overwatch mechanic. Ah, fair. We want to set up Bandit Sense. We want to probably... Let's see, none of these are really religious. No mortality debuffs. Encourage. Heal. We want group heals and stuff. That'll reduce a bunch of speed, but it might be worth it. Yeah, screw it. Let's get rid of that stress. And then we'll clean guns, so he's all set up. And then let's just... I suppose we only have 1 left, so we'll pop that.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Yeah, it's fair. That makes sense, though. Yeah, it's about... Because it sounds like it comes down to knowing essentially what your characters can do and planning out your things ahead of time, which is quite useful.
Cruel machinations spring to life with a singular purpose.
No enemies in here. Very nice. It's a lot like chess. Yeah, that's fair. I find a lot of the XCOM style-ish games are like that. So technically you could say the same about like games like this, for example, where you could argue it's very chess-like in the fact you've got to actually like make sure you know what you're doing a lot of the time. We don't have any holy water. Okay, we got some good juice. And a robust. Disease resist. That's nice, that was like a 20% chance. I mean, true. But it's still about knowing where you can put certain things. Knowing how to, set your characters up in the right places to give them the chance of killing things. My point is more that there's a lot of strategy to it, which technically you could argue there's strategy in every game. These two are probably best to be blighted or stunned. Let's stun them. Very nice. Bleed, could bleed it, that's not bad. Or we could Iron Swan and just try and... Yeah, there we go, a nice crit. Very fresh. Then we could go for a Grape Shot and do some damage. Very nice. We're getting a lot luckier this time, it seems. Then we just heal. Fair. Grape shot again, and take it back one. Very nice. No stress for us, thank you very much. Noxious Blast, they have pretty high blight to resist. 100% base. So I suppose I'll blight you, hopefully. Very nice. 5 damage per round. We'll give ourselves a nice big heal, hopefully.
Is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Broken Swipe on Dismas. Then we'll give you a chop, 6 damage, so you should be gone next turn. Yep, or this turn. Your Tech Priests are a valuable resource because if they get damaged in battle, it will cost 10 Blackstone per health point missing. Oh, that's not good for business. So you gotta be careful about making sure that they don't take any damage. Okay, so so they can heal. You can heal them and it won't cost you. Fair. That's pretty fresh. Oh, that makes sense. Okay, fair. I mean, I suppose my thought is, or my distinction there is knowing, like, roughly how much Blackstone you do obtain. If you get a ton of it, then it wouldn't be too big of a deal. But if you only get it, like, if it's a much rarer resource, you'd want to be careful. Fair.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Very nice. Traveler's Tent. Map of the area is found. Battle, Curio, battle. Okay. We're not in the best position, but knowing where the enemies are, we won't get surprised. But we have a chance of surprising them because of our bandit sense. Pop a torch. And onwards we move. When you start, all you get is a simple servitor. Fair. Man, we keep getting unlucky with the acolytes and the madmen. We can stun them, I guess, is probably the play. Troops cost Blackstone to bring them along on dungeons, but the servitor is free. Fair. So if you're out of Blackstone, then you're probably in a very bad position. Which I'm guessing Blackstone is like the currency in that case. Okay, do damage to you. Do a heal. Very nice. Let's just... I don't have my single shot, damn. So I suppose we'll just grape shot. Blackstone is a valuable resource. Yeah, that's fair. Nice. Dodge that stressful incantation. Broken Swipe. Didn't dodge that one, but it's fine. That's the only way to upgrade your Tech Priests. Fair. Doomsay. Giving everyone a bit of stress, which is annoying. And a nice dodge on that stressful incantation also. Very nice. A tiny bit of healing, not the best, but it's better than nothing. Nice. Big old grape shot to take him down. Hopefully we can do our Iron Swan on this back dude and take care of him. Or we play Grenade, that could be a play. And with troops are an expendable resource, that's fair. Okay, so this one's taken care of. 4 damage a turn, we can Iron Swan just to be certain. That crit is very nice. Decimated. Grouping Swipe. It's much better to have a Skitari killed than have a Tech Priest damaged. Yeah, that would make sense.
How a life is taken.
And inherently off the bat, that means you now have a you now know which things are more valuable to keep around. By having the idea of what's more valuable, you can make sacrifices accordingly. 7 damage, not enough to kill them, but that's fine. And we'll just grape shot, bada bang, and a crit, very nice. And let's just heal our Vestal, not Vestal, Hellion. The Pain Train. And nice crit, very fresh. Didn't see that one coming, did ya? Very nice. Okay.
Success so clearly in view.
It
Or
is
is
one of
it
these.
merely
We
a
do have an
trick of the
anti-venom.
light?
and allowing a nice
Worth beyond
search.
measure.
Okay, so we're set now when if we
Rewarding
have
the
to eat
brave
food.
and the foolhardy alike.
Troops are about 10 to 16 Blackstone, fair. But if you get a troop through the dungeon, depending on their health, they will refund a percentage of Blackstone cost. I mean, that's convenient at least. Stun the back two, same deal as last time. We will grape shot. Nice crit.
Pummeling.
Very fresh. I never miss. Sure you don't, but we'll go with that. 8 damage, not bad, not bad. Actually, oh damn, I was looking at the health for one of these dudes when I saw the 8 damage. That's quite useful. Also, the Force of Devilry. That's fine though, because I've kitted everyone out with movement. Ooh, that crit's unfortunate though.
Blurred vision. The end approaches.
Don't stress my Hellion, please. 21, she's getting real in a bad position. All three basic troops have a single attack and a single ability. Fair. Okay, move you back. This is suddenly not so good. Okay, take care of you. And then we'll blast through these guys. And then we'll Hand of Light upon this fool. Buff myself. Ooh, the crit, that hurts. Oops, sorry. I just like put my hand on my hand over the heart sort of thing as I was saying it, and then I realized I was basically just putting my hand over my mic. And here's what happens at the start of missions. Fair. Oh yes, eldritch pull, perfect. No, okay, I guess we won't get eldritch pulled. Fine, sure. Don't get into a better position, just stay in the bad position, that's fine. If that were me, we would be in that would have been a killing blow. Well, why didn't you get pulled then? You have space to set up your troops, your priests cost 0 CP to place, while troops cost CP to place. Fair. So that's the thing as well, is that I presume during combat you've got to be aware of your CP that you're using. Disorienting blast. Very nice. Okay. And I guess don't put yourself into a good position there, I guess. Harmless swipe. Well, you missed anyways. Duelist advance. Taken care of. Very nice. Hand of Light. Each turn works very similarly to Dark Dungeon combat, where each unit rolls a dice and that determines their place depending on initiation. Fair. I'm guessing that's relative to, that'd be initiative, technically. Or at least relative to D&D stats, that'd be initiative. Which essentially means that at the start of combat everyone rolls initiative, and it shows where everyone is, like that's the order that people move in. Okay. I'm starting to feel a bit of pain. But luckily, now that this combat's done, we can deal with that. With our Knight's Crest, very
Remind
nice.
yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Restore order. Okay, that was less than ideal, but if we move over here, then hopefully we might be able to find something
The
useful.
darkness holds much worse than mere trickery and boogeymen.
This is not good.
Injury and despondence set the stage for heroism or cowardice.
That's right. I shouldn't have eaten because this one takes twice the food when she's stressed. Okay, well I guess I'll just eat up. And then you can eat one of them as we take that. Damn, we're in a bad position all of a sudden. After each unit has hacked at the beginning of the next round, you can summon troops around your tech priests. Fair. Okay, our vessel's probably going to be stressing out next. I think after we finish this combat, that might be the end of this challenge, or this area, hopefully. Resolve is tested. Okay, come on, good. Nope, abusive. Rip. What do you think of that mechanic? I mean, it sounds pretty fresh.
And fury.
It sounds like you need to be very on top of how much Blackstone you're using at each point. But it sounds pretty solid. Oof. Vestal, not Vestal. Oh no, she's got rabies as well. Great. Stressful incantation. Man, this is not going ideally. Blight. We can blight you. Very nice. Wicked hack. Just missed that one. Sure, why not? Shoot you. You'll be taken out next round. Vestal. You bitch. Now we've got to heal the damage that you just did. Rapid Rush, and now Hellion's on death's door, and it's bleeding.
Test. Hold fast, or expire.
Death's door. This is not going good all of a sudden. Yo, Max, how's it going? Okay. And we missed. Rip. Okay, heal. Bring everyone back to the heat of battle. And blight, hopefully. English is not your strong suit. Fair, fair.
Be wary.
Okay, you need to eat.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
And map. Well, that looks like not good. I have a plague doctor, yeah. She's doing pretty decent. Okay, we need to return to the hamlet because we are in a bad position right now.
Every cleared path and charted route reduces the isolation of our troubled estate.
Okay, what are we dealing with? Deviant tastes. Oh, misses the spot. That's not good. Lurker. Oh. Okay. Well, that wasn't the best.
There is a great horror beneath the manor.
Okay,
Falling
now
chaos
Reynold is
must
good.
be destroyed.
Yeah, he chills in the darkness. Okay, you need to... No, not you. That's Gordon, not Dismas. Take that and lock in that. Oh, actually, that's not good. Maybe we shouldn't do that. Okay. Can we make it cheaper? We can.
The front line of this war is not in the dungeon, but rather inside the mind.
Right, you can go there. Human, you can go in there. Which one? You like... Oh, you mean this one. That is the old Doctor hat. Yeah. If she runs fast enough, she can get lift off. That's how she gets to be able to treat everyone so quickly. Okay, medical ward. We could throw Cumin in. Actually, she's healing. Okay, well, that's a not good position to be in. Got a Houndmaster, another Hellion. Could go Pain Train, but that feels like maybe not the best idea. We got to bring that hat back. I mean, if that's what you want to go for, then sure, but not my style necessarily. Dismas might need time to chill out. What about Gordon? We'll bring in Gordon. Canazures. Fair. Executioner Sword. Okay. Let's see. What's the play here? Armor. Okay, yeah, we'll armor up. We'll get Reynolds some armor. Chainmail. Yeah, he's just chilling. Dismas, armor. Gornai. She can get some armor as well. Okay. Canazures. Armor. Gordon can have some armor. I'm going through our money very quickly. We should probably not be doing that. Let's embark once more. Oof. Okay, let's see. What are we working with? We get a padlock of transference, a stalwart buckle. That's not really ideal. The vengeful greaves, perhaps. The cursed incense. Or the knight's crest. We did just get a knight's crest, which actually reminds me I should probably put that on Reynold. Nice. Well, Reynold, you are being sent out again. Congratulations, you've done it. If we swap Holy Lance, we have him there. Front 2, front 2, front 2. Back 2. So the play could be that we take Glanville. He's got the yips, which is not good. Take that off of him. Fair, fair. I mean, either way, the game sounds pretty fresh. But yeah. You needed it. I don't know what necessarily you needed, but fair. We could take in this lad. Stress in the Cove, Dark Stress, or Eldritch Stress. This is Darkest Dungeon. It's pretty fresh. One of the games I do quite enjoy. We just do this short run. That should bring us to the boss, hopefully, I'm pretty sure. Let's get you. We'll put you there. Panagers. Disorienting Blast is useful. But if we take in Gordon, big old Gordon, take Canasias, because then that means that we have that stuff. We don't have a healer, do we? Sacrificial Stab. Let me quickly see if we've got any healers or any Vespals just chilling. Does not appear to be so. Okay. Then do I? Looks like it's good. Geysers of Blood. That sounds ideal. Right. Let's go in with it. Sure, why not? We need to food up. Torches. Maybe we'll put that back. Shovel. Holy water. Key. Okay, that should be good. The stage... no idea. I mean, keep in mind, that's just the style that everyone is in. Because they've got an eldritch horror that's just basically like making them look all wacky around. Or it's making everyone like hella depressed and edgy.
The fiends must be driven back. And what better place to begin than the seat of our noble line?
Also, Sigh. Fair. Last thing about Mechanicus, fair. Oh, that's actually quite a short run. Trap Disarm 70, 60, 60, 60. Okay. Nice. The sax contents are mine. Music has said the buff what 40k music sounds like. I do actually believe I've heard the music before. I think there was one point over the last week where myself and Chris were just hanging and he put it on and I was like, oh, this is pretty fresh. Okay, these two need to be taken care of. We've got mainly frontline fighters, so what we'll just do is we'll slap these guys at the back. Or I guess we'll miss the guys at the back, sure. Blinding Gas for a stun, hopefully. Very nice, double stun. And then we'll use Hue. Nice big chop. Which then we can follow up with a Zealous Accusation. Rend for the Old Gods, miss. Oh, you know how in Skrillex they have that bass drop with techno sounds? Yeah. The dude at the back looks like tech support. Bruh. I don't know if you're allowed to say that, jeez. Mechanicus uses a 200-year-old pipe organ. Ooh, that's fresh. Yes, I do like me some pipe organs. You don't mean it in a mean way. Fair. But still, gotta be careful with stuff like that. It's a spicy meme, but, you know, yeah, you gotta be careful. I know a few people who, don't vibe with certain jokes like that. I can usually laugh it off, but, you know, yeah. Already had to deal with certain people freaking out a bunch. Like, you'd think, you know, I'm a relatively small streamer. I have, like, at most, like, 2 people come around per stream. And yet one of those people continues to freak out and get edgy about the most minute of jokes.
Continue the onslaught.
It's
Destroy
disappointing, or
them
it's
all.
a tad depressing, but yeah. Ah, well. It's no biggie. Generally, I prefer to play it safe anyways nowadays, but yeah. Okay, taken care of. And we will heal you. You're gonna get bleed though. No, you resisted it. Very nice. Eldritch push. And that move resist is nice. We'll just go for a nice chop, and I guess we'll miss. That's a rip. Okay, we'll just go for a nice chop, and there we go. 13 damage. Annihilated. Use the skeleton key. Very nice. Upwards we move. We have a shovel, yes? We do. Okay. Let's get ready for combat. So is the potion dude also support? Well, she is, yeah, I guess. She does... Her whole thing is damage over time attacks, so... She's got, if you see at the bottom, it says Blight 100% base, 5 points for 3 rounds. Essentially, you've got 2 kinds of damage over time. Blight is usually a high damage, but a low amount of rounds. Bleed is low damage, but a high amount of rounds. So she's essentially got a combo of that, because she does bleed here. She's got stun as well, which is really useful, because you maintain efficiency, or you maintain action superiority. And then you get Blight for this one as well. Also correcting me on my assumption, Tech Priest about Psychers. Okay, fair. Yeah, like, kind of shows that, you know, Chris talks to me about this stuff, and I, like, collect a bit of it, but a lot of it just passes over me, because I've got no clue. But fair. Yes. Okay, so we can just take all of these guys out. There's not really any order that we should worry about doing these ones. 40k lore is very deep, yeah. Well, the reason I say that they're psychers was, to my understanding, so there was a YouTuber, I don't recall which one, but he made this really cool, I think it was called Mechanicus, but it's like a series of like animations and stuff, where like essentially a bunch of space marines drop in to this ship and start shooting them, and I'm pretty sure they're tech priests, but they put up shields around themselves, and what's it called? The dude bros have to like come in and try and like push through the shield to kill them. I don't know if they were tech priests or not, and I don't remember the channel that made that animation, but it was pretty fresh. I can appreciate the effort that went into it. But apparently he got his channel hacked, which is a bit of a bummer. Next time I get Chris around, I'll see if he remembers the name of the channel. Okay, smite these guys. Those were psychers. Okay, fair. Psychers, but then they weren't tech priests in that case, I'm guessing. And also cultists. Oh, fair, because they did have that big orb that I think was in the last episode of, I think, the series, where they went and got sucked into the orb. Very nice.
Falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Dealing with heretical Xenos tech. Fair. But yeah, you get the idea that a lot of it goes over my head. I've got like my brain is packed full with like Pokemon and like other stuff, so a lot of it just goes over my head. Zealous accusation.
Disadvantage. Give them no quarter.
Oh, there is Lily, my little goblin dog. Hello, you little piss goblin. You pissed in my room last night. Yeah, you better run. True, true. An old journal entry. Might as well take it until we need to get rid of it.
Even the cold stone seems bent on preventing passage.
Yeah, straight up, Lily woke me up. So Lily's this like small little dog we got. I don't know the type, so I don't really pay attention to whenever Katrina talks about that. But yeah, basically, Xenos just means anything that isn't human. Fair. But yeah, I wake up like, cause I didn't get any sleep till like 4 in the morning. I wake up at 6 to the sound of my door opening, and I'm like, oh, it's probably Dash, my other dog. Then I just hear the sound of liquid, and I'm like, what the fuck is that? Just sit up in my bed, just see Lily fucking taking a piss on my floor in front of my bed. And I'm like, oi, fuck off out of here. Don't do that shit in my room. Yeah, and take one step and we're in combat. Rip. Okay. We can probably stun the back two, just to allow us some time to take... Oh, I guess we won't stun the back two. Okay, cool. I guess we'll just miss that as well. Sure, fantastic. Gotta love it. Cool, cool, cool. And I guess we'll miss that one too. Bruh, what the actual hell is going on right now? I mean, yeah, I had to wake up at 6 to fucking clean... Well, I woke up and, like, had to clean all the piss off my floor. Which, given that my room is a carpet floor, it's not exactly good. But yeah, was not happy about that, to say the least. And we'll heal our leper. I should probably actually give them names. So, I don't know. Yeah, Mega and Max, if you want to, if you see characters that you want me to name, or change the name to you for. Wait, if you see a character in this that you want your name to be on, let me know. The ones I won't do is Ranald, and I won't do Dismas, just because I want to keep track of where they are. You had to clean piss up to a couple of weeks ago. Yeah, because you were doing dog sitting, weren't you? That was not good for business. I mean, well, I'm saying, like, name the characters after you, so that way I can, like, remember the names. Also, the Plague Doctor is also a female, so it's fitting, I guess. Or, I don't know if it would be said to be fitting, but to be fair, I do actually quite enjoy using the Plague Doctors. We're going to light these back too. I probably won't name it Big Bitch. I'll put it that way. I want to have, like, relatively not, like, good names. Reynold and Dismas are already too perfect. Yeah, plus also the fact that they're, like, the starting characters that, like, always have that name. Nice big chunk of damage. Very nice. We'll do... the stun resistance worn off, so we'll go for another stun. There's a lot of cool comics about Reynold and Dismas and everyone on the r/Darkest Dungeon subreddit. I don't really go on Reddit too much nowadays because I'm doing other stuff like assignments, but it's pretty decent. Okay, well, this one's done next round. I think the other one is done this round. Yep. And so now this is the one we've got to take care of. Let's heal you. We'll just go for a smite.
Prodigious size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Indeed. Take a quick old moment to breathe and heal. Weird reconstruction on Reynold. Fantastic. 1 health. Great. And we'll just stun. You should be doing your CGI assignment.
Great
Fair.
is the weapon that cuts on its own.
The objects in battle regen points at the beginning of each round. Fair. No. Cease. But I've got to write a program that simulates a queue, and it sucks. I should probably actually refer back to my lecture where it talks about it, but I've just been writing it all on my own anyways. But they expect us to use what's called a heap, and heaps are annoying. But to be fair, I can probably maintain it since it's already... all the data's being entered in order. I can probably just go and have a much simpler way of doing it, which I've already got in mind. Okay. And now we're back to the starting room. Do we have our shovel? We do not have a shovel. This is not good for business.
Without tools of iron, you must rely on flesh and indefatigable purpose.
Yes. What do you call my purpose? I do need to obtain myself a shovel. Okay. Now we want to go for a noxious blast on you. Ideally, we'd want to do it on the one behind, but that's fine. You need to be healed, so we're going to do that. Jeez, you want to be better at your job, occultist, please? Stressful incantation on Reynold. Rend for the old gods. This is not good. Let's just quickly hew. Bada bing. Very nice, and bada bing. Taken down. Executed with impunity. Now we're just going to take out the one behind it. Guess we'll use blinding gas to hopefully stun. Yep, there we go. That'll get destroyed. We'll heal up Reynold. Very nice. That's a decent chunk of health. We'll use Purge just to remove the corpses. And now you are going to receive Sword to the face. But up, bam.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
They can be beaten. Alright. Nice group of bones that we can smash. Nice big old heal on our boy here. We can probably stun them. That's probably the way to go, I imagine. Stun is insane. Because it essentially just removes their turn for the round. It's a Skillington, yes. Hugh. Big old chop. Graveyard slash was a monster mash. They did the slash. And they're unholy, so we do extra damage. Zealous accusation. We could pull this one forward, I think is the way to go. Bring him forward so that way we can smite him down. Then we'll Noxious Blast on you. That'll be 5 damage per turn on crit, so you're gone. Easy peasy, now it's your turn. You're going to probably hit you. Yep, hold it. And miss. Very nice. Just take a moment to take a breather. And then we'll go with a nice old stunning blow. Bonk. Nope, miss. Rip. Bummer. Okay, now you're going to heal Reynold. Not bad. 7 health. That's coming up there. Then we'll go a nice old bit of thingy here. Haha, Skellington. Yes. Okay, so you can now be... you are sure, I guess I'll just miss you again. Why not? Take a moment to heal. Then we'll heal Reynold. Nice 11 health, that's good, that's nice. Very fresh, and another blight. You should be done next turn. Easy peasy, bada bing. Very nice.
Maintain the offensive.
That's what I like to see. We are smoothly making our way through here. An Iron Maiden. It's a shame that I am very cautious about dealing with, you know, all of the stuff regarding copyright, because otherwise I'd play a bit of Iron Maiden. But that's fine. Okay, bit of loot, not bad, not bad. More loot, very nice.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
Maggots. Loop, yes. We will heal you. Ooh, that crit, 20 health, very nice. And no blood, no bleeding, very nice, even better. Make an incision onto this fool, and we'll miss apparently. Rip. Fair, fair. Those are big maggots. Eldritch maggots. Okay, we're just gonna hew and just slice down through them. Nibble away the flesh. And then smite you. Very nice. 15 damage. That's very good.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is a slow and insidious killer.
Yes, thank you, Ancestor, I'm aware. Very nice. Okay. Trap. Missed me.
Curious is the trap maker's art. His efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Yes. Take that. I don't really care about these journal pages, but I figure if we're collecting them, we may as well collect them. And a torch. Fantastic. We'll just use that immediately.
Wealth beyond measure. Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
Wealth beyond... what was that? Wealth beyond measure? Ah, yes, a torch. My favourite. Wealth beyond measure. Bro, your stress is getting up there. Jeez, chill. We'll just slap these two in the face. Tempting goblet. Okay, now he's going to be afflicted. Come on, good? Nope, bad. Rep abusive. Bitch ass.
Frustration and fury. More destructive than 100 cannons.
Okay, well... what we can do is if we plague these two, crit on the damage, 4 damage. Unfortunately, we need to do 1 more damage on them. Bummer. I have no fucking clue what you're talking about, I'm not gonna lie. Also, I'm pretty sure you don't blow a cigarette, but sure. Again, I have no idea what you're referring to when saying that. Okay. Zealous Accusation. Nice old big bit of damage. And back to the top of the initiative order. Okay. Very nice. Okay. And now, so this guy's going to be taken care of. Okay, fair. Then we're going to go you. Taken care of. And now we come in with a big ol' miss, I guess. We'll come in with a big ol' miss, sure. Fantastic, that's what I was hoping for. How did you know? Axe blade. And it's crit. Very nice. Fair. Take that.
So clearly in view.
And we'll just heal up real quick.
Trick of the light.
Very nice. Okay, cool. Now we shall return to the hamlet.
More bones return to rest. Devils remanded to their abyss.
Sounds like someone's at the door. Give me a quick moment to quickly check that. Or not. Seems like I don't need to worry about that. Easy peasy. Not sure who's at the door. Not sure what this is going on about. Idle Highwayman's Game 1 resolve level. That's nice. So we should leave those guys to chill. Very nice. We got a poisoned herb. Very nice. Okay. Well, that being said, I think we're at 2 hours and 15 minutes. I think it might be time to wrap up, so that way I can crank on some assignment work. I mean, yeah, a lot of them are on the edge of a breakdown. So we'll leave Dismas and Gordon to chill. Max, do you have any character that you want to have named after you that's not Reynold or Dismas? Can we come in here and boop?
A strict regimen is paramount if one is to master the brutal arithmetic of combat.
Oh, bam. And that one. And we'll go boop, boop, bam, pow. Grape shot up, point blank there. Okay, well we should be pretty set with that. Nice, okay. Well, Plague Doctor. Okay. Sure. Do you want me to, well, what would you want me to call him? Do you want me to just name it after you? Gornai, Gornai or Canadres? They're basically the same anyways. Yeah, which one would you want to have named? Red one. Okay, so Gornai. There we go, like that. And then Mega, do you want anything named after you while we're here? Good stuff. What other items do we pick up? Blight skill chance. Stun, blight. We could start, or we could go real hard on the blight skill. You'll save your words when you play Mechanicus. Fair, sounds good. It'll probably be a little bit, because I do believe it's like $40. Let me quickly verify. And I don't have the money for it right now. Yeah, it's like $42. So I'll probably have to wait for it to be on sale. But I'll get around to it at some point. Apologies if it takes a while. I know Yuri's been asking me to play a bunch of games as well. And I'm just like, I'll get to them. I'll get to them. Glanville is freaking the fuck out. That's not good for business. Alright, that being said, I'm going to wrap up the recording and I'll wrap up stream. So as usual, thanks for coming around and all that good sort of stuff. I'll catch you all when I catch you all next. I appreciate you being here, all that good sort of stuff. Yeah, I'm going to upload this onto the channel. I need to just make... It'll come up probably in the next week or so because I've got a bunch of stuff queued up over the next week or so. So, as usual, thanks for watching and goodbye.